Hello again. Once you have completed learning the form sequence in the Tai Chi of your choice, take a little time to familiarise yourself with the form so that you can do the form all the way through without thinking about it. Remember not to clip any of the movements. Allow each movement to reach its zenith, then move into the next posture and so on and so forth. This is where the real work begins. Start to add in aspects of training that will improve your form. So, begin with the first 5 postural considerations. Keeping the knees bent, tuck in your coccyx, lift the back, hollow the chest and suspend the head. This takes time and practice, and you may notice that your form falls apart a little whilst trying to achieve this, but this is the normal progression, so don't worry about it, just keep going. For beginners doing the lamb short form, it should take around 5 to 6 minutes to complete. This may seem painfully slow, but it gives you time to think as you go through the form. When you notice you have done something incorrectly, don't spend time recriminating yourself, just note it in your mind and continue on. Evaluate it at the end of the form, and next time around, try to eliminate that error. Here I am going to do the lamb short form as much like a beginner as I can, which I'm sure you will understand is not so simple 38 years down the road. I have added a narration as a reminder of aspects to remember as you do it. However, hopefully this can work generically for all forms. Let me know in the comments if you find it useful. One thing I feel that needs to be pointed out is that no matter who your teacher is, we have all made the same or similar mistakes as you have or will do. We have all failed at various aspects of learning this art, but we have all kept trying and eventually succeeded, and you can too. Your teachers are just as human as you are and just as fallible. Don't give up, and one day you will conquer whatever challenge you set yourself. Good luck with your training. Get into your start position and settle yourself. Take a deep breath and let it out. Arms up to shoulder height but no higher. Once your knees are bent, they remain bent at all times. Try to take relaxed steps, meaning don't overextend into steps unless you want to train your legs harder. In roll back to push, don't let your elbows come too far back. Remember, weight forwards and backwards as required by each posture. Keep your knees bent. Forward steps in Tai Chi are always heel to toe. Backward steps are toe to heel. Feet are flat on the floor unless kicking or your weight is drawn back 90%, thereby drawing up the toes of one foot. On the rare occasion, you may have only the toes of one foot on the floor. In Princess Presents Mirror, sink your weight on your rear leg. In Fan Through the Back, raise the right hand to protect your head when you sink low as you step out. In Repulse Monkey, remember to step in and out diagonally, moving your weight accordingly. In separate right and left, never move both feet at the same time. This leads to instability. Check back to the relevant instructional video on this form for clarification. Hands up to pierce, pulling down, come through with kick. Foot drops as the hands raise, then drawn down the centre before raising to box ears. Keep your knees bent, move your weight forwards and backwards accordingly. Move each foot only when the majority of weight is off them. Keep to correct direction in each part of the form. Following hand strum the lute, step round with your right foot to a parallel foot stance at the same time as you scoop with your right hand before winding out to flying obliquely. In wave hands like clouds, move the weight back and forth smoothly. Don't let your hands be too high or too low. In pull down to pull through, sink your weight on your right leg straight down. As you step up to push, this is a short push and 60% of your weight remains back. In crush the ball, keep your knees bent as you roll your weight back. Lift the toes and let them drop again as your weight comes slightly forwards. Lotus Kick. Try not to lose balance and try to place your foot back on the floor rather than just drop it. Weight rolls forwards and backwards accordingly. Knees bent, coccyx tucked in, lift the back, hollow the chest, suspend the head. At the end of the form, have a few deep breaths. Then shake down as you see here. Do not force your arms to stop, just allow them to swing until they halt. Good luck with your training.